Bienvenidos amigos de Estudio 52. ¿Cómo están? Coral les saluda otra vez. Aquí estoy con una increíble banda. I am here with the one and only, The Crown, all the way from Austin, Texas. Woo! You'll have no idea how to send you tonight. How you doing, guys?
We are doing good. Thank you for coming and hanging out with us and this interview. It's super awesome.
Thank you so much. We're in your turf tonight.
Yes, this is, I guess, my hometown, but not y'all's hometown.
We're from San Antonio.
San Antonio, but I'm Austin. Yeah.
Awesome. So San Antonio representing tonight. Thank you for coming all the way just for the interview. I appreciate that, guys.
Of course.
Yeah. So tell me the names and what it is you do for the band. Introduce
So
yourselves.
I'm Mark. I'm the drummer and the lead singer,
Right.
and the bus driver.
And the bus driver.
Yeah.
Most important. I'm Anthony Carrillo. Guitar, attempted vocals.
Austin James, bass guitar.
All right. And we're missing Mario with the amazing hair.
Yes, Mario with the amazing hair plays in like 40 bands, so he's constantly rocking and rolling. He never sleeps.
I don't see how he does it, but I think it's the hair. I think that's like the Simpson story.
Yeah.
And by the way, is it a prerequisite to have amazing hair, including Mario's hair, to be in the
It
band?
fell into place that we all
It's a hell of a coincidence.
have good hair with this lineup we have. Wasn't planned, just happened.
Just happened that way.
No, I admire your hair. I was like, maybe I should get a wig just to match. You know? I'm the only one. So tell me, guys, how did the Crown get started and how did you get the name? I'm really curious about that.
Anthony, you want to take this one? Just kidding. So I started the Crown in 2013. Originally, we had a different band name. This is like 2006, 2007. We were called Next of Sin. So like a play on words of Next of Kin.
Ooh, I like that.
And we could never get like a solid lineup because we could never find a vocalist. And so from 2006 to 2012, we were just a garage band because we could never get a vocalist and actually do the things that we wanted to do. So once I kind of snapped, and I was like, I'm tired of just being a garage band. I want to go out and do things.
Right.
So I told the guys, I'm like, I'll be the vocalist and we'll find a drummer and we'll just do that. Finding a drummer was just as hard as finding a vocalist. So I said, fuck it, I'll do both. And I was like, if I've got this much responsibility in the band, I kind of want the band to reflect some of me in it. So I named the band The Crown, which is my last name, Coronado.
It is.
Yeah.
I was hoping that'd be your answer. I was like, bitch, just gotta do some of the last.
Yeah, we were gonna go with the Carrillo, but I was already taken.
Yep.
Oh, well, I love it. I love to play on words.
Yeah.
And in fact, your social media, The Crown One.
Yeah.
Right?
The Crown one. Yeah.
Yeah. So very smart. You do all your marketing, right? All your advertising. You do all.
Yeah, I do our videos, I do our photos, videos, everything, so that's all me.
That's right. So you even have your own business, right? Or
Yes, I shoot using all my cameras and gear and everything. Why not just use it with everybody
Right.
instead of just for us? And so I can help other bands as well get, high-end music videos and stuff like that. So
Yeah.
I shoot videos for a lot of different people, country artists, rap artists, metal artists, rock artists. So I'm expanding.
fantastic. An entrepreneur, singer, band owner, drummer, and anything else. Oh, bus driver.
And a bus driver.
And,
yeah.
and the bus driver. Yes.
The tour bus driver, because these guys are just,
We're just what?
they're just way too sleepy after the show to
Oh
drive.
my
They
God.
could not get
I'm
behind
sleepy
the wheel.
before the set. I'm sleepy on the set.
I just don't even
I'm
know what it
sleepy
means.
after the show.
He gets so much sleep, he just starts barfing in the bathroom. It's
Oh
terrible.
my God. My head's spinning from all the sleep I get.
Oh my God, which actually is coming up here in a little bit for questions. Now,
I was just sleeping
oh
before you
no,
walked in.
it's gonna, yeah, I noticed that. No, just kidding.
Sleeping.
So, Anthony, so you're recently new to the band. How long have you been with Cramp?
I've been with the Crown 4 years
For
already.
4 years.
I joined in
Okay.
2019. So I think we should next year.
5 years?
Yeah, next February is 5 years I've been with the Crown.
Hey, you've been able to keep somebody for a long time now. Well, 5 years for the band is a long time. Think
Yeah,
about it.
it's a
So
long
y'all
time.
meshed well.
So,
Yeah.
Seriously.
We don't ever argue or fight. We just,
Yeah.
you know.
call each other the B word sometimes.
Yeah.
It ain't-
It's all right.
B word?
That's all right. It's all right. It's, you know what? You gotta let it out sometimes, and that's how a lot of the art happens, right?
Yeah.
Inspiration. What about you, Austin? How long have you been with the Crown? What?
2
I've
months.
been with the Crown
Couple
like
months?
I've only had like one gig. I shot my first video with them like 2 weeks ago. Yeah, I'm the new kid, so what can I say?
Welcome. So
Yeah.
you found a good band.
I think so.
Yes, but I've known Austin several years already. Just the party scene in San Antonio, and then I just ran into him one night, and then he said he was looking for another band, and then I was like, we're looking for a bass player. And then, so we got. I asked him a few months ago, and then
I just had to be the right guy at the right time.
there you go.
It's meant to be.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's meant to be.
It's destined.
It's Destin. How about Mario? How long has it been out?
Since April of this year.
You
Mario-
really are good with dates.
Yes, he's keeping track.
right?
I'll forget a lot of things, but dates, years, I got them all.
I love. No, I
I'll
love
forget.
it.
I might forget riffs or time signatures or lyrics, but goddamn, I won't forget months.
He'll remember all the dates,
Yeah.
but he won't remember what he did last
I'll
night.
forget
Yeah.
people's faces if I just met you.
That's pretty. Actually,
But-
that's pretty cool to have somebody that good
Right.
with dates. Yeah.
Yeah. So Mario joined April, I believe, of this year, and I got him because he had just posted that he was exiting his previous band, and we were looking for guitarists. So I saw him at the right time, and I've known him for years too through the music scene. So I hit him up, saying we're looking for
Love it.
another guitarist. So pretty much happened somewhat the same way how I found him.
Yeah.
Hell of a team, you two.
It's like both guys,
Seriously.
Mario and us, they're
Yeah.
like, oh, just quit our band, just quit our band. It's like,
Let's just join the crown.
Is that how the creative process works for you? Like you'll come up with something and he'll be like, let's like tweak it here, and then
So we're all really talented musicians as far as like writing music, and each of us have our own writing style. So we usually, stay at home, write a song like almost in completion, and then we bring it to everybody else and be like, check this out, this is what I got, these are our ideas, what do y'all think? And then we're kind of like a group, we start picking it apart and putting it back together to make it sound like a band wrote it. So that's how we've usually done a lot of our writing.
at what particular song you're working together and you were like, I can say this is like half is me, half is you, or 75. What song is it that you're like super proud of?
our latest music video, I Don't Care,
I Don't Care.
the song that was me and Mark. I had wrote some riffs. I wrote it like the first 20 seconds of the song was supposed to. First 20 seconds of the song I wrote is the way it is on the recording, but it was supposed to take another totally different route. He had different ideas, and then we kind of turned that song into ours. He came up with the lyrics, the melody, and then I wrote the rest of the song instrumentally, and then we helped
Kind of sculpt it together.
exactly
Yeah.
lay out that format,
Yeah.
and then
Breakdown,
while
bridge, solos.
during the recording process, oh, what about this, what about that, these different ideas. So I Don't Care is probably like equally 50-50 our song.
Yeah.
Very
And
cool.
that's the first one that me and him have probably done.
Like
All the
solo,
way
all
up.
the way through. Yeah.
That's
And I think it's our best so far as far as it's released.
It's the video.
So
is
far,
amazing
that's really-
too, but
There's
yeah,
better
you
things
have to come
coming, though.
along.
Oh yeah. There's some good stuff in the works. We just shot
Yeah.
a music video this 2 weekends ago with Eddie Hermida of Suicide Silence, and it was so awesome hanging out with that guy. Eddie, if you're watching, you're the coolest. But yeah, super awesome guy. I actually met him in Mexico. We were
Really?
playing the Heaven and Hell Festival in
Oh.
2022, or they were playing, and I was there with I was hanging out with Born of Osiris, and I'm standing right next to him. I'm like, "You," and he's like, "Me," And I was like, can I get a picture with you? And he's like, of course. So I posted it on our social media, and everyone's like, yeah. You guys should do like a song together. And I was like, that's a good idea.
That's a great idea.
And so we did.
That is so cool.
Yeah.
In Mexico, of all places.
Yeah,
So
we
you
were
go to
standing like
Mexico.
side by side, completely random.
That's such a great story. Speaking of that, you've toured quite a bit. I was looking at the different places you've been. Any tours coming up soon?
Actually, yes, we go on tour in February.
Mhm.
We've got 15 or 16 dates lined up. Starts in Washington, goes down to Oregon, down to California. Then it starts to veer into Arizona. Then we head up a little north to go to Las Vegas. Then we start heading up north, Salt Lake City, Utah, Wyoming, Colorado, and then we finish in South Dakota.
Please.
So yeah, it's about 15
No,
dates.
for a little
Yeah.
while. You'll be here though. You'll be here in San Marcos on the 16th, and I'm going to that.
Yes,
Okay?
we're playing at this place called The Mark.
I saw that.
I was like,
I saw that.
are they mocking me or
I
what's
know.
going on here?
It's like, no, I think if it's not called the Mark, I'm not playing.
Yeah.
I thought that was really cool. That I did see that.
Yeah. I was like, damn it.
And then you'll actually be in the Valley. 956 in the house. Be ready for the crown.
Yeah, we'll be in McAllen on the 15th.
Yeah.
So that'll be a fun little run going all the way down there and then sleeping maybe an hour and then coming back up, getting ready for the San Marcos show. So
It's gonna be fun, but I'll
it'll be a
tell you
fun
what.
little weekend.
What's your favorite food?
Food?
Yep.
Mexican food.
Ay, you better say that. You're in Texas, in the heart of it.
Oh, I know, like my family, that's what my family made, growing up and everything. So even though I don't look Hispanic, 100%.
Nice. Chile or no chile?
No,
Ala.
I'm a little baby when it comes to
Ah,
spicy.
yeah. Okay, puro tomate. Just tomato for him.
Just a little tomato sauce for me.
Ketchup.
Some
Valley
ketchup,
folk. Con tamales.
Yeah.
Yeah. What about you? What's your favorite food?
Man, just tacos.
También.
Tacos, yeah, man. Chorizo potato, my favorite. Chicken fajita tacos, street tacos. That's probably my number one, but then like
Oh.
steak is probably like my second, like running up.
Wait,
The runner-up is gonna be steak.
chile or no chile?
I love hot sauce,
Eh.
hot salsa, I love chile.
Valley folk. So you
Yeah.
like the Mexican soda or the regular soda?
Mexican soda.
Ay, that's the right answer.
I like
You-
beer.
you
I
like
I could.
Do you like Fanta?
I love orange Fanta.
He doesn't like orange Fanta, right?
If you don't like it, there's a
I
problem
think it's
with
fantastic.
Mm-hmm.
Fantastic.
Yeah, fantastic. I like the accent.
Austin.
What about you,
Favorite
Austin?
food?
What's your favorite food?
I love Japanese food and Greek food.
Hmm. And so, spicy or not spicy?
Preferably not spicy.
Preferably not. Okay. All right. So some variety. So I'm gonna ask a few things. So about your music and listening to something from 8 years ago, right? And then we go to like Killer, right? And then we go to today. So your music has changed. Obviously, you've changed.
Yes.
Tell me how that process went about.
The quality is definitely much better. Much better. I want to say like the first album, which is called Apparition, was based on like a lot of emotions and feelings and stuff, not specifically mine. I feel like I've taken experiences of other people, other people's grief, other people's, loss of, life and things like that, and kind of just imagined what it would be like to be that person and write songs that way. So like Warfare was about somebody, in the war, trying to see their family one day and then just not making it. And then just, being thankful for what you've got. Let's see, Apparition is about a father losing their son, or a son losing their father. The father being the protector, being the provider and trying to, do everything for his son. But in the end, the father dies and now the son has to carry on, without him. So the first whole album was like based on like a lot of emotions and feelings. now the music that we're writing is well, the lyrics are a little more uplifting.
Yes.
Our last song, I Don't Care, was to promote suicide awareness. There was a tragic story that happened, I believe it was 2018 or 2019, where a woman couldn't see any other ways out, so she took her life and her son's life because she didn't want her son to grow up in a world that was, so ugly and abusive. So it was just more of like a way to try to build yourself up. There's only one person that can save you, and that's yourself. So I feel like the music has transferred from kind of like darker emotions to
Right.
like uplifting. I guess that's the way I see it. What do you think, Anna? Quality's better?
The quality is definitely better. We made a new friend. He's my my drummer for my other project, who's been helping us produce this music, our new music. As far as lyrically, I'm really not sure. So
I
Mark,
was like,
Mark,
I don't even know what he
Mark
says.
knows his changes. Instrumentally, I Don't Care, the latest music video release, was my first contribute musically to The Crown. And
That we released.
that we've released.
Yeah, we've got other stuff in the works that we haven't polished off yet.
Right.
But
Yeah, instrumentally, I'm trying to bring a lot more melodic guitar work, guitar harmonies, dueling solos, but still try to keep it that traditional Crown sound with breakdowns and heavy riffs, just metalcore, hardcore sounding stuff. I don't know.
Keep doing the bridge.
But yeah, that's all I got.
Yeah, no, it's good, it's good. And Austin, I know you're pretty much new, but not new to this world. So, as a new person, what do you think you bring to the table that might be new?
I think I'm the best bass player they've ever had.
Okay.
Guitars.
Okay.
I don't think
All right.
anybody's gonna dispute that. You're a good-looking sack of man.
All
I just
right.
want to know one, Mark.
So it's the looks. It's the looks.
But musically, I mean, I've been playing bass since I was like 13, 14 years old.
Mhm.
And, like, I've been in the live scene for probably since I was 16. So, I mean, I like to think I've cut my teeth decently well enough. So I'm an adequate bassist for the band and what they need. So I learned songs. I mean, I come from more of a, I guess, like traditional or like old school metal style, but in trying to adapt into like a more modern sound, I can't just be like an old dinosaur.
Right.
But I try to just give what I feel like the song needs or could just benefit the music,
Right.
So
And I will add to that, him, Austin, and our guitarist Mario both coming from a more old school metal, thrash, speed metal style. What I appreciate is that they're open-minded musicians they were willing to learn our modern style of metal. 'Cause to me, being open-minded to me is
Yes.
what gets everyone where they should be. And if you want to pursue music, you should be open-minded.
Right.
absolutely.
And we got a great bass player now. Mario's an amazing guitarist, and they were able to be open-minded of this different genre of metal. And I think we make a very powerful live
Dynamic.
performance now.
Very dynamic.
Yes.
Yeah.
And they're open-minded when we show them new ideas, and me and Mark are very appreciative of that.
Yeah. And Austin brings like, even with like I Don't Care, he's coming in after the song is already written, and he's kind of adapting and making it his own, adding his own bass lines underneath the music. So he's making it his own as well, and I mean it sounds great. So like we're appreciative of that too. He's not just like I'm gonna stay in the pocket and just
Right.
kind of be bland and boring. He's like, how can we make this more exciting?
Right.
And he did a great job.
Ring's a keeper.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
put a ring on it.
Let's do it. So, speaking of rings, I'm kidding.
It's like
Let's
not
get
rings
into
for
that.
our fingers.
Yeah, more rings for the fingers. No, but so when you started, how old were you? That you figured I'm gonna have a band and this is gonna be it. How old were you?
I want to say like around the age of 13.
13th as well. Same
Yeah.
as you.
Yeah.
Okay.
When I was a kid, I want to say I was like maybe 3 or 4 years old. My uncle at the time was in high school, and he was in the marching band, and he played the tuba. I had no
okay.
interest in that. I saw the drum line out there, and I was like, I want to do that.
That's it.
And like that was it. Like my whole career path was set. And then by the age of 13, I got my first drum set, and that's when I was like, okay, now I want to be in a band and I want to do all these things. So I think I've probably been living my dream since the age of 13. Wow. I didn't start playing with the band till like around the age of 16, but we couldn't really do anything because I still sucked back then. But I was, by 18, I was pretty damn good, and
Yeah.
I want to say by like 20, I hit like a professional level.
Wow, that's actually pretty young.
Yeah.
Now, you teach, right?
Yes,
Well,
I do. Yeah.
And what age brackets do you teach?
I think the youngest I've taught was like 6 years old.
Oh man.
Yeah, it was a little difficult because the attention span wasn't there.
Right.
But they actually picked up some beats, and I think they're like 8 years old now. They're still my student, and drumming some of the things like this guy can't even drum. So pretty impressive.
Excuse me.
You heard what I said?
I'll battle all your students.
An 8-year-old can sweep you up under the rug.
You're about to lose your job. I'm just kidding.
Hey,
No.
say less. Bring it on.
How old were you when you started?
I started when I was 14.
That's the same age. It's fascinating.
Yeah, I was 14. The Red Hot Chili Peppers Stadium Arcadium album was relatively still kind of new. And they were my first influence to want to pick up guitar. And then about a month into that's when I discovered like Metallica. I've always heard their music growing up, like my dad or someone playing it in the background, but then it wasn't until hitting 14 where you get that music, that maturity, where you like appreciate it more, even though you've heard the song 100 times growing up, then you hear it that one time at that certain age and it hits you different.
All right, so we're gonna play a little game. I'm gonna say something, and you're just gonna point at whomever fits
Oh shit.
for that
Okay.
moment. All right.
Point at once.
Or you can point at two if it fits, or you can point at yourself.
Shoe fits.
Yeah,
Right.
and then you wear it. So
second to stretch.
yeah, because that's gonna be a workout.
This might be very dangerous.
All right,
It's
so
like this, dude.
number one, who has the best hair in the band? You can point at yourself,
If it wasn't
Anthony.
for my dead ends right now.
Well, Miles
You're
is
torn?
great, man. Miles here.
Mario?
Miles is
Mario's
great.
not
Point to
here,
the
so he
camera.
doesn't get to participate.
Oh,
Yeah,
bro.
yeah.
Mario.
Bro,
My God.
Yeah.
You barely got
Mar-
shit on your head.
You.
I have it like that on purpose. When it's spiked up, who gets the attention?
Look at this misfit.
Settled.
fucking guy.
Settled.
Settled. He
Settled.
wins.
Mhm.
Oh,
All right. Who's always hungry?
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah?
That's awesome.
Can we get breakfast?
I'm a scary fool, but I can tear
One of
some
those
shit
people
out
who
of you.
wakes up
You
and
better
instantly
believe
hungry.
it. You
There's
better.
always fun. That's it.
Best metabolism in the West.
Look at you, baby. Look at you. So we wish we had it. All right. Who is the coolest? According to the fans. Who gets all the attention?
Oh, I mean, I think that's an
What
unfair.
defines cool?
Yeah.
That's in who gets all the attention? Is it you because you
obviously-
sing and
it's
you're
gotta
a
be Mark.
drummer? Or is it
That's
you?
hard to say
It's gotta be
because
Mm,
Or are you cool all on the same level as a band?
I was like,
Well,
I'm cool on the band page, but in real life, I'd say it's Anthony.
So you get all the attention.
what do you think? Else?
In real life,
Okay.
total loser. Me. But on like the camera and like at the concerts, you know,
Yeah.
since I'm the front man, I get the most attention.
Right.
But
Right.
off stage, it's probably this guy.
Okay.
He's
So
the coolest.
all the girls go for you? And it's got to be the hair.
I get both.
That hair's amazing. Also needs its own zip code.
Well,
Who's always late?
Probably me.
That's you.
Yeah.
No,
to where?
because
To where?
I have
To
To
practice?
practice or to
practice.
shows?
Oh, well.
well, we usually practice.
We should practice in my place, but
Yeah, so you can't
I
be
don't know.
late.
Late to what though? If it's just practice, then yeah, I know. But everything else, I'm the biggest slacker you've ever seen.
Yeah, but I'm pretty bad with time too.
You're on Mexican time?
Yeah. I'm like,
coming right now.
And he's like, "Are you here?" I'm like, "I'm right down the road, but I'm just getting out of the shower."
Yeah. Yeah, that's Mexican time for you right
Yeah.
there.
I like to think I'm pretty on time and everything.
That's good. That's good. Now, all right. Moving on to something else. Tell me about a genre that is a guilty pleasure.
Mm.
Oh,
I don't believe
I
in
love 90s dance
90s?
music. 90s and 80s dance music.
I don't really believe in guilty pleasures, so I'm not ashamed of what I like. I like what I like.
Pleasure's pleasure.
Exactly.
My guilty pleasure is like super cheesy Tejano with like the accordion that is so cheesy, and I blame my dad for that because growing up, that's all he listened to in the car. But when I was with my mom, we were listening to Fleetwood Mac, Phil Collins, Madonna, like pop music.
Yeah.
So like I'm a pretty well-rounded musician, but that guilty pleasure of just hearing that cheesy accordion, I'm like, God, that sounds so good.
It is just right.
Yeah, it hits.
I don't know if it's considered a genre, but like a guilty pleasure of mine, I sometimes will listen to some awesome movie soundtracks if they're just peaceful as hell.
Absolutely.
Shit, it's amazing.
Those are
Yeah,
the, actually, those
My
are the best
favorite,
ones.
like shit, some soundtracks from Lord of the Rings, amazing. Of anything from what is it,
Hans Zimmerman.
Hans Zimmer. Yeah.
It's super inspiring.
I have a $40 more on soundtrack. I understand. Ennio Morricone.
Very cool. So different answers. Now, supernaturally speaking, is there something that you can say, oh, you know, if a show doesn't happen, then we're like, you know, the universe or the spirits or God or what have you. Is there anything within the band that you say, I definitely think it's not the right time or it is the right time and something happens?
I consider that a relief. Like I'm so busy all the damn time.
Yeah.
If like something cancels and I'm like, I can breathe.
Okay.
So that's just my take on it. What do you think about like when shit gets canceled?
As far as shows, you're talking about
It could be
just
like
meant to be
shows
stuff.
or a gig or within the band or even practice. Like, hey, you know, something that we got flooded in or flooded out. Do you believe in energy is what I'm trying to find out. Like, I believe in stones or I believe in ghosts, right? Do you all believe in anything like that?
I believe in some faith where we shouldn't have kept driving when it was snowing.
Well, had we not got, pulled over,
Oh my God! Do we have time for this story?
we don't have time for that story.
I'll make it 20 seconds.
No,
20
you
seconds?
can't.
He goes, I think you do.
I'll make it 20 seconds. I was driving. Yeah, I don't know where, Utah, wherever. I got put over by police because I was in the fast lane going too slow. He said, "Don't." He said, "All right." He let us go. He said, "Just don't keep driving. Stay at a hotel. It's gonna be a blizzard." He didn't want to listen. I said, "Hey, babe, I got pulled over. Maybe it was fate that I got pulled over." And he didn't listen. We got stuck in the snow.
There you go. So the universe is telling you not to do it and put a cup in
I
front
told
of
the
you.
cop,
and-
stop me for a reason.
Yeah.
Okay, give me 20 seconds. Ready?
Okay.
So this guy has been driving in the slow lane. I told him like 4 times, separate occasions. I'm trying to sleep. We finally get pulled over because he's still driving in the slow lane. The cops, and like I don't want him to get in trouble, so I switch.
Right.
So I'm the driver. The cop pulls up and he's like, "What the hell's your problem, man? What are you driving in the slow lane for? I just want to strangle this dude." That's it.
That was it.
That's all I need.
There you go.
It was fate that I messed up.
No,
Cop
had you
said there's a
not
blizzard.
messed up, you would have still drove through that blizzard.
We would have drove
If
through
that
the blizzard,
one pebble.
and we still would have got screwed.
A pebble flew in through the grill
Ooh.
and hit the air intake and put a hole in it.
Yeah.
So too much air would get in and the truck would die. You
Butterfly
could turn it
effect.
on, it would die. Turn it on, it would die. A tiny little pebble. Had we not stopped,
Right.
we probably wouldn't have hit that pebble.
What are the chances of it
Had we had
happening?
just spent the night, like the
Like
cop
1
said.
in a million.
Yeah.
1 in a million. This
And
guy's fault.
give me 5 seconds. We got stuck in the snow. The same cop who stopped me saw us again in the stove.
Oh, twice?
Yeah, he saw us again and said, you didn't listen, huh? Anyways, next
Again,
question.
it's still his fault.
He's
It's still his
gonna
fault.
get you again.
Anyways, next question. please.
No, what I love is this is how band should be. This is how brotherhood, this is how family reacts, right? It's like, no, it's your fault, no, it's your fault. You're for real. You're the real deal.
Only missing
What?
that snowstorm was wolves.
100%, 100%. What do you do before the show to get ready for the show? And by the way, your vocals, how do you protect them?
I've practiced a lot to try to make sure that, you know, like I was just screaming before you got here. We've had a quick little practice and my voice is pretty good. I don't overdo it. I try to keep, like, you can have a good scream and it doesn't
Yeah.
have to be super loud, but that's what the microphones are for, to amplify you. So it's proximity. When I sing, it's pretty loud, so I keep away. When I scream, it's a little more quiet, so I'm right up on it. And I don't have to push so hard to get the scream out. And I think that's helped me, you know, protect my voice and still be able to sing and scream, you know, every night on tour. So
Wow, that's pretty amazing. So no exercises, vocal exercises, gargles or nothing?
no
Really?
gargles.
Pretty amazing.
Yeah, just if I talk too much throughout the day or I'm singing
Yeah.
throughout the day, I'll be a little tired and worn out before I even get on stage.
Gotcha.
So preserving my voice is key.
Super critical. So we only have like 2 minutes. So you can perform. I'm just
Yeah.
kidding. And what do you guys do? Is there a certain ritual or practice?
Not really.
Not really.
As far as guitar playing wise.
I wouldn't say I have a ritual. I just kind of like I get changed and I have stage clothes and shit. And like warm up my fingers, or like pick my nose, or I'll probably take a drink. So that's what I call a ritual.
Being on stage is pretty darn amazing. And in fact, I go to concerts just to see what that artist is doing that attracts that many people. Sometimes I wonder, right? And I really go there to learn. But what do you get as an artist from seeing that crowd? And is it the energy? Is it the love? Is it the presence? What is it?
For me, it's seeing people headbang to music that you've written and seeing them enjoy it and groove to it. That to me is like the best feeling.
Greatest flattery.
Yeah, like
Headbang.
I wrote this and you like it? It's like there's something wrong with you, but hey,
Let alone make it
I'll count it as a win.
That's fantastic. So headbanging
Yeah.
works, ladies.
Headbanging.
When people mosh to your stuff,
All right.
that's always the best feeling when they're all moving and moshing, jumping, and when they sing back the words.
Yeah.
Any chance that we want them to sing back when they sing them back?
Singing what you wrote.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's very cool. Okay, so the biggest form of flattery, if you will. And for you, when you are on stage,
Yes.
he's still hungry, everybody. Should've given him the burgers.
Yeah, it was just like summing up what these two gentlemen said. Just like this next stage, it's what you did, you give on to the crowd. And it's like, just to see if you can, like, what do you say, you can write a song and have people enjoy it, let alone move to it in one way or another. It's why you get up there in the first place, you know, so it's very fulfilling.
It's like touching people,
Yeah.
but not physically.
Very
The
cool.
closest way you can touch someone. Yeah.
Right there.
Does that mean there's a wrap?
Yeah, yeah.
Go- you have
So
one more
we're
question.
gonna cut one more question.
Yeah, you make-
one and make it
Your
Make it
funniest
good.
question.
funniest.
Funnest
What?
question.
Most fun.
Oh, funnest question. Actually, it's more of a deeper question. Is
Okay,
that
go
okay?
ahead. Yeah.
So at the end of the day, when it's all said and done, because you'll work really hard, you do this for the love. What do you tell yourself to know that you've done everything? Like for me, it's gratitude. Like I'm thankful for the day, right, or my health. What is that you tell yourself at the end of the day, 3 in the morning, 5 in the morning, whatever that is, that makes you, you know what, I did it, I did a good job today.
Could be worse.
That working 9 to 5 jobs suck. You have to get this done so you can get where you want to be in life,
Okay, that's good.
and that's doing what you love to do. That's what I love to do, and I want to be able to do it, and I wanted to be able to pay bills one day.
Playing
So
music.
that's what
Amazing.
that's what I. So
Thank you.
So
Thank you.
I'm qualified for anything else.
And that applies to adults and kids as well. Because, I mean, people watch this from all over the world, all age brackets. So
Yep.
thank you. Anything you want to add?
I know, like at the end of every day, like I know I've had my nose right in my laptop working on new music or videos, stuff for other people and clients and stuff. So just knowing that I'm doing something for somebody else is good for me. That's what helps me sleep at night.
And hard work.
And yeah, all the hard work that goes into it. Yeah.
Yeah, okay. All right, and for you? Anything you want to add, or you're good, you're hungry?
Please.
Thank you.
All right. Well, thank you so much, guys. If you all, and I know if, but you will, because we're going to add all your links to the video. And everybody can find you at thecrownedone.com, right?
Thecrownedone.com,
Right.
all the links are there.
Right.
Social media, YouTube, everything.
All right, guys. So this has been another episode of 5-2. Muchas gracias. Hermosos, los amo. Thank you so
Thank
much
you so
for
much.
today.
Gracias.
You guys are amazing, and wish you the best. And I'm here supporting you all the way through and
Thank
all the
you.
changes. So,
Thank you.
gracias, amigos. Nos vemos hasta la próxima. Bye.
Run away just to feel safe, stopping the lies that surround me. Why can't everybody float to the surface?